Are you ready? Is it the moment? Yes. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me get officially ready.
Yes. Okay.
I got popcorn. Okay.
I hope you got enough to share.
I do. You might know him from being a member of the boy band Big Time Rush and starring on a Nickelodeon series with the same name. And now he's making his own name right now, performing from his debut solo album, his single Pull Me Deep, which is to be released on Tuesday. This is Logan Henderson.
Yeah.
I think I'm in over my head, here with you, water creeping up the bed, seeping through, loving you, it ain't no day at the beach, but it's something about your waves that got me weak. You told me not to fall in love, but here I am, coming back to you again, was not the plan, barely coming off for air. What can I say? Yo baby, I'll go anywhere you take me, you pull me deep, both feet. I would drown for your loving, what's wrong with me? I'm underwater, don't wanna breathe. I would drown for your loving and then repeat. You pull me deep, both feet. I would drown for your loving, what's wrong with me? I'm underwater, don't wanna breathe. I would drown for your loving and then repeat. Baby, pull me deep. Oh, I think I'm in over my head, here with you, water creeping up the bed, seeping through, loving you, it ain't no day at the beach, but it's something about your waves that got me weak. You told me not to fall in love, but here I am, coming back to you again, was not the plan, barely coming off for air. What can I say? Yo baby, I'll go anywhere you take me, you pull me deep, both feet. I would drown for your loving, what's wrong with me? I'm underwater, don't wanna breathe. I would drown for your loving and then repeat. You pull me deep, both feet. I would drown for your loving, what's wrong with me? I'm underwater, don't wanna breathe. I would drown for your loving and then repeat. Baby, pull me deep, 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 deep. I would drown for your loving. Baby, pull me deep, 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 deep. I don't wanna breathe. Yeah, 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 yeah. I would drown for your love. I would drown for your love. Yeah, 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 yeah. I would drown for your love. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You pull me deep, both feet. I would drown for your loving, what's wrong with me? I'm underwater, don't wanna breathe. I would drown for your loving and then repeat. Baby, pull me deep, 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 deep. I would drown for your loving. Baby, pull me deep, 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 deep. I don't wanna breathe, yeah.
Wow. So good. So good. Oh my gosh. You got to come and join us over here, Logan. Thank you for our livest audience for hanging out with us so much. Hi.
Hey,
That was amazing.
Hi.
Hey.
With that last minute switcheroo that you played on us.
I feel like it was a good choice,
bring
though.
some fresh stuff for you guys.
You lucky I don't make you go sit your ass back down over there and do the other song you're
I'll
supposed
go
to
over and sing it for you guys anytime.
Oh, okay.
Anytime.
You might,
Maybe at the end.
Don't go
at
far.
the end.
Yeah, don't go far. We're going to have to
Stick
call you
around.
back.
Can we cheers on this?
We can
I feel like this is the time.
Cheers. Such a great song.
Yeah.
I really like that song.
I'm obsessed with that song. That was so good.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
I feel like actually I heard you during the rehearsals, and though your other song choice was great, that was a really good a cappella song. When you first wrote it, was that something that you actually wrote a cappella and decided that
It was not a cappella. It really started with the guitar line. It's just so funky, but yeah, it's a good a cappella song. The melodies are really tight. So
Yeah, it's a really good song. I'm
Just like a catchy hook.
Really
Thank
catchy
you.
hook. I really like that. I'm not mad at the
on the
change.
playlist
Yeah,
now.
we're good with the
Yes.
change. Okay, so talk to us a little bit about your album title, Echoes of Departure and the Endless Streets of Dreams, Part 1.
Say that
what's
5 times
Yeah,
fast.
exactly. I
Right.
had to read it. So what is the meaning of that for you?
You know, it was I wasn't sure whenever I was first doing music if I was going to release it or not. It was kind of just for me, kind of an outlet. And I was kind of having these recurring dreams and visions about releasing the music, and it kind of came to be that it was something that was made apparent that I needed to kind of put it out there. And so that's part of the title.
So, Pull Me Deep, which you just sang. So, what's the story behind that? Look, you see my neck rolling over here.
Yeah, right, I know.
We're like,
You
who's it
you
about?
changed the song, so now I have to ask, what's the story behind that? Who are you talking about?
I'm a bit of a hopeless romantic, so that song pretty much embodies it. And I think you always kind of have your guard up. You put like these walls around you, and that song is kind of about getting lost in the best possible way. Somebody who really leads you into territory that you're not comfortable with, but you are down for the ride.
I love it.
That's a good thing.
So you're releasing your album in 2 parts. Por qué?
There is a part 1, and then there is a part 2. When that comes out, I'm not exactly sure. I've been kind of free with how I'm releasing music, and I like it that way.
Is there a reason, like artistic vision behind the reason why you're deciding to split it up in 2 parts?
I think it's just easier to receive information when people have a little bit of time in between.
You're a tease.
Yeah,
Yo,
it's
whoa,
getting
whoa,
us ready for round 2.
That's a tease.
He's like,
That's
I'll
all
drink to
it
that.
is.
Okay, so I feel like, I mean, even just hearing that song as an artist, you're like bearing your soul in these songs. I mean, is it hard to kind of get comfortable sharing such personal things?
I think it's the only way to do it. Unless you're being truthful and really being vulnerable in these songs, and I think that's the best way to connect with people.
Yeah.
I love it. You took a break from music for a few years before you came out with new material. Did that break help you kind of create your own lane, figure out what you wanted it to be after Big Time Rush?
It was much needed. I think we all kind of deserve a little time off, especially whenever you're working so hard.
Yeah.
Everything's moving so fast, and so it was very needed for me to take a step back and kind of find myself as well. Find myself.
Yeah.
No, but you kind of have to figure out what you're doing and what your vision is, and it took me a minute, but now I feel like I'm on a good path.
Were you like nervous or excited to step out on your own? Because that's a big step to kind of leave the band in a sense and
absolutely.
go out on your own.
I think it's always tough. Moving on was always a big deal, but growth is something that I love and crave, and it's something that I try to do each day, trying to do things better or trying to do things different. That's what keeps this whole thing fun.
So you like the freedom right now?
Absolutely.
You like the solo routine right now?
Absolutely. I'm having a good time so far. Yeah.
What's the biggest difference for you? I mean, apart from you're the show and you had the guys with you before, but besides that, what would you say is the biggest difference?
I think it's different on all aspects. I'm able to kind of control what stuff looks like, pretty much the whole project. It really is straight from
I don't want to wear all white today. No.
Yeah, right? Totally.
Like coordinated outfits out the door.
I will not miss the dancing in unison at all. But
Any choreography in your stuff?
yeah, absolutely. I love choreography, but it's a little different whenever you've got 3 other guys with
Totally.
you. So, but it was a good time. It was a lot of fun, and so happy for this next chapter and this next journey.
Okay, before we move on to the next journey, I have to ask for the fans, because we had 2 of your bandmates here a little while ago.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah, they were here. So we want to know, is there any chance that there would be a reunion or...
There might be a reunion in the future. It's not in my vision right now.
Okay.
I'm having a good time doing what I'm doing. But maybe whenever we're older, we can get together and
down
do
the
that.
line,
Chop it
few
up.
years.
Yeah, absolutely.
To Vegas,
Vegas,
Vegas
absolutely.
show.
Vegas
Yeah.
presidency?
Okay, so being on the Nickelodeon show put your career on like such a fast track at a very young age. How did you handle all of the attention?
I don't know. It's an odd question, because I think for the most part I tried not to focus too much on that. You focus on the task at hand. I think if you think about everything else, it gets a little overwhelming. And so I did my best to kind of just be in the moment, be present, and not have to think about all the other stuff.
Would you ever even think about going back to acting?
Acting, absolutely. Yeah, there's actually some scripts I'm reading now and some stuff that I'm actually excied for.
Okay.
So,
All right. Well, we have a
We have a Twitter question from Big Time Dreamer. They want to know,
Go.
what's your dream collaboration? That's a good one.
you know, I've been listening to a lot of like bedroom pop, and Clairo is one that I really love. Yeah, she's such a cool vibe, and
It's just the lyrics are very simple but very poignant, and I love it. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Here's another one from Twitter. Petra wants to know any pre-show rituals. I love that one because everyone I feel like does something different.
Something. Are you me?
Are
you
do have to warm up.
quieting yourself?
Tea is always the thing.
Okay.
It's really more of a vibe. Sometimes I'll be very quiet to myself, and then other times
You'll be
me and my
making
bandmates
margaritas.
We'll be making margaritas, laughing as much as we possibly can. There's no like set pre-show ritual, but it's just all about the vibe.
So I was in one of the phone booths that we have in here to like take personal phone calls and stuff like that, and then I missed the text message talking about, do you want margaritas? Because I didn't know you're like this big time margarita maker. What's with that?
I'm just a aficionado. I don't know what else.
Are you really a margarita aficionado?
I'm pretty good with tequila.
Oh.
All right, how did we do?
This is good stuff.
Oh, you didn't make this one?
No, I did make this one.
Oh, you
This-
did?
Yeah,
Oh,
this
that's
is
so yeah,
great.
you
They
did
were
great.
like, he was making margaritas. I was
I
like,
didn't know
wait,
you were making. I would have had
why
one.
would I say no to
Hello?
that?
I'm gonna hit the bar after this. I'll make you guys some.
Okay.
That's
We'll
what
get
we're
it
doing
together.
after the show. It's Friday, by the way.
Absolutely.
All right, so you've had singles that have passed the 1 million stream mark. You've been praised as a pop artist with a distinctly intoxicating sound. And after hearing that performance, I mean,
Yeah, I agree.
Who cannot
Yeah.
argue that? What do you think? I look at you, you're blushing.
Thank you.
It's so cute. Yeah. What do you
appreciate
think
it.
when you hear stuff like that? Like all the, the pats on the back.
I love music. The fans that have followed me from the very beginning till now, it's gonna be a really fun journey. So I'm excited. Whenever I hear it, it's a little bit more steam to move this whole thing along. It makes me excited.
I have to say, coming from a group that had such a huge impact on pop culture and young people, and then to see you guys individually doing your own thing, it's so refreshing and doing it successfully, I must add.
Yeah.
But did you see? Speaking of doing their own thing, James on Big Brother, did you watch and see what he did?
I caught little things here and there. Yeah, Big Brother's not really. I haven't seen the show like fully, but
not your
I got
thing.
to see a couple of things that he did. Yeah.
You're like, oh my god.
No. I mean, he did a good job. He's he's perfect for the show. He was perfect for that thing. I think he did a great job.
He was entertaining, I will
He was.
say.
Absolutely.
As a Big
He
Brother
was.
fan, yeah.
Okay, so we play a game here called My First Time.
Okay.
Rapid fire answers, whatever comes first to your head.
I'm ready.
Your first LA job.
First early job was Jamba Juice.
Oh.
Yeah. No, I was terrible at it.
Okay.
I was about to say, no wonder why you make good margaritas.
Right.
from
Everybody's like, I
Jamba
love this.
Juice
I'm like,
to
that's because there's
bartending.
some tequila in there. No, I was. It was like very short-lived, but
Okay.
it was right before actually Big Time Rush. That was what I was.
Jamba
Okay,
Juice.
Jamba Juice.
Never
It's a
know.
Big time rush. Okay, first time you felt like a star.
The first concert we had was right in Times Square, and they
Wow.
knocked the whole thing out, and that was one of those moments
Wow.
that I was like, this is pretty cool. I
Your
can't
first
do this.
concert was Times Square?
was Times Square.
I mean,
crazy.
that sets the bar really high.
know.
That's amazing.
Really.
Yeah, it really did. It was such a cool experience.
Your first big purchase.
Oh, that's hard. I think my car was the first big purchase. I had the same car the whole way through the show, and people were like, "Get a new car." I'm like, "It still works. I don't need to get a new car." And then finally, I was like, "All right, let's."
So what'd
do
you
it."
get?
Yeah, what'd you get?
I got an M6. I got a BMW.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ballin'.
A to B.
Okay, your first famous friend.
First famous friend. I grew up with Demi Lovato.
Oh.
Okay.
In the same acting classes and friends since we were young. So that is the first, and not even famous. It was really the first time that I saw somebody with incredible talent and was like, whoa, this
Are you-
is unbelievable.
Are you still in touch with her?
Yeah.
Have you talked to her since?
Yeah.
Yep.
She's doing good. I think it's gonna be prayers and
Yeah.
best wishes for her. She's a strong female. She's a wonderful woman, and she's gonna be good.
I mean, at the end of the day, situations like that, real friends are what matters
Absolutely,
most. So
absolutely.
that's so cool that you hang out with her and still talk to her.
Yeah.
Your first celebrity crush was it Demi? I'm just playing.
First, no, you know what? It's always Harry Potter is like that's the move. The
Oh
what?
my
What's
God.
Really?
Emma Watson?
Yeah, Emma Watson.
I mean,
it's like when you see that, I was like, yeah, that's what's up.
Hilarious. Have
Okay,
you
your-
met her?
Never.
It's funny because the video girl actually in your video,
Yeah.
she kind of looks like a young Emma Watson.
What? No, there's no
Yeah,
comparisons
she
there.
did.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
She does,
He's
I'm
like,
just
I don't know what you're talking about.
just
I don't
saying.
know.
Okay,
It wasn't me.
Okay, best first date.
Best first date. Oh, that's hard. Yeah, I think one of the best first dates was a concert that we went to. Third Eye Blind. It was that's an old school
Good one.
favorite.
Oh, that's a good
that.
one.
Yeah, and if you take me to a concert, I'm like, you can hang. It's
Okay.
good stuff. Yeah.
All right, your first kiss.
Awesome.
First kiss was very like movie picturesque, like both of us kind of like on the schoolyard, and then everybody around us like kiss, kiss, kiss.
Oh my gosh,
and
that's
that was
funny,
one of
'cause
those.
our guest yesterday
Yeah.
basically said the
Really?
same thing.
Yeah, it really was like that, and that was that was it was
Amazing.
yeah, it was cute.
Okay, music that was playing during your first time.
Oh damn, I don't know. That's a hard one. I have no idea.
Is there even music?
I don't know. Yeah, right. We were making our own music, I guess. There we go.
What's something you wish that you could experience for the first time over again?
That's really hard. I would say maybe like the first concert would have been a cool thing.
Doing New York Met Square.
Not even that. That was like the
Big
first
one?
concert, but
Oh.
even just like my concert, because I was in bands back in
Okay.
Texas, and so I think it's really cool to see the growth. But to get back to that small show level where you only have like a few people in the crowd, like it's cool to kind of go back to that and be like, oh, look at where we came
Yeah.
from.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's really cool. Okay, so Logan, before you go, we got to get back to our hashtag challenge of
go.
the day. So it's National Lazy Day today, and we want to know, what's the laziest thing you've ever done?
Yeah, at Nesreen MSK responded with the infamous Tiffany from I Love New York GIF tweeting, "Stayed in my bed all day, done nothing." And at Brenda under 13 tweeted, "When Netflix asks if I was still watching, I use my feet to grab the remote because it's too much effort to get up." I think I've done that.
I think
No,
because
same.
feet make the best hands sometimes.
Absolutely.
Just saying.
Absolutely.
Okay, Logan, what's the laziest thing you've
I
ever
feel
done?
like this is a page out of my book because I've done that before, but
Yeah.
I've gone like far enough to where I've ordered breakfast, lunch, and dinner
From the
in-
same spot?
No,
you
in,
have-
like I was like, hey,
Yeah.
bring me food. Like, but that's a lot. That's a lot.
So are you binge watching while you're like chilling? at home?
Absolutely, Netflix.
What's your favorite Netflix and
That's
binge?
hard. That's really hard.
There's so many good ones.
Yeah,
Ozark
a
is
lot of
back.
comedy specials. I'm always about the comedy specials. The Office is
Yeah.
great. I can go back and binge watch Office. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of them.
Are you a reality TV guy?
I will get down on some reality.
Oh, like
Yes,
what? What
what's
are you
your, like,
watching?
guilty
The
reality
Kardashians
pleasure?
a few times.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry about it. I'm not worried about it.
You're like, it's okay.
Are you
Yeah.
team Courtney or team Kim right now?
Do I have to pick a team? I'm just Team Kardashian. Just
He
just
likes
do it.
all of us.
Yeah, I'm
It's
with
all
it.
right.
I'm with
All right.
it.
Thank you so much for hanging out
Thank
with
you.
us
I
today.
appreciate it, guys.
So, guys, be sure that you get his new album, Echoes of Departure and the Endless Street of Dreams Part 1. You're so lucky Twitter made more characters just for
You
your
did so
time.
good with that. You did so good with that.
And
Yeah.
thanks for being our very first live performance here on
Absolutely,
Chatter. That
yeah.
was awesome.
It was an
was
absolute
so
pleasure. I'll
good.
see you guys next time.
You're not done yet, though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're gonna
No,
make you
just
stick
we're
around.
gonna
for
make you
the
stick
after.
around. Yeah, there's gonna be an after party. Sorry, you guys can't partake. But hey, we'll
In
be
that
back on Monday. It's gonna be
Yes.
absolutely amazing with more stories and more of your reactions. Plus, Real Housewives of Dallas star Leanne Locken. She will be joining us in advance of the season 3 premiere. So make sure you send in your questions for her using the hashtag Chatter. Shay, thank you so much for
Of
hanging out with me
course.
again. Guys, have a great weekend. We'll catch you on
Cheers.
Monday.
There we go. Cheers.
Cheers to the weekend.